Have you ever experienced the haunting presence of someone who seems to linger in your thoughts, as if their essence has been woven into the very fabric of your mind? It's not a fleeting memory or simple nostalgia. It's something far deeper, more consuming. Their voice lingers in your waking hours and sometimes infiltrates your dreams. You find yourself replaying conversations, dissecting every word exchanged, losing track of time in endless what-ifs, searching for meanings that may never exist. This isn't mere longing. It's an unrelenting force gripping you with fierce intensity, refusing to release its hold. But why does this happen? What is it about that person that allows them to occupy such vast real estate within your psyche? To truly grasp this phenomenon, we must transcend surface-level emotions and delve into the hidden currents shaping our inner world. Carl Jung, the pioneering Swiss psychiatrist, offered a compelling insight. Those who haunt us are not there by accident. They serve as mirrors, reflecting fragments of ourselves, traits, desires, fears that demand acknowledgement or transformation. Their presence isn't arbitrary. It's intrinsically tied to aspects of us yearning for understanding or change. This concept resonates profoundly with Stoic philosophy, which teaches that every external event, a person, situation, or challenge, is an opportunity for internal growth. Rather than resisting these intrusive thoughts, the Stoics would urge us to embrace them fully and ask, what do these thoughts reveal about my deepest desires, fears, and needs? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor-philosopher, captured this idea eloquently when he wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt dig." This isn't just a call to introspection. It's an invitation to embark on a transformative journey inward, confronting and integrating facets of ourselves that have long been ignored or suppressed. This exploration transcends the individual occupying your thoughts. It's about uncovering truths about yourself, your mind, your aspirations, your vulnerabilities, and forging a path toward greater clarity and serenity. These persistent thoughts act as psychological echoes, reverberating through unexplored corridors of your psyche. Perhaps the person you can't stop thinking about awakened a dormant fear, triggered an unresolved desire, or illuminated a trait you've overlooked. According to Jung, these recurring reflections are not distractions but tools for self-discovery. The Stoics echo this perspective, urging us to view these thoughts not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. Every thought, every lingering presence in your mind, carries valuable lessons. Instead of pushing them away, ask yourself, what am I meant to learn from this? By reframing your obsession in this way, you transform it from a source of unease into a catalyst for self-awareness and evolution. Consider this metaphor. The mind is like an ocean. Its surface represents conscious thought, while beneath lies a vast unconscious realm influencing your behavior, emotions, and perceptions. When someone dominates your thoughts, it often reflects something profound within you, something you haven't yet understood or accepted. The Stoics would argue that the power doesn't reside with the other person, but in what their presence reveals about you. For instance, if you're captivated by someone's confidence, it might reflect your own aspiration to embody that quality. Conversely, if their arrogance irritates you, it could symbolize an aspect of yourself you struggle to accept. The Stoic approach champions curiosity over avoidance. Dive headfirst into these uncomfortable thoughts, explore their origins, and unearth the insights they offer. In doing so, you'll uncover not only the reflection of the other person, but also the depths of your own being. Through this process, you gradually evolve into a calmer, more reflective, and fuller version of yourself. One thought, one revelation at a time. What is your mind whispering to you in this moment? Is it urging you to heal an old wound, to cultivate a new strength, or to release something that no longer nourishes your life? On this journey of self-discovery, we do more than just come to know ourselves better. We reclaim the power to shape our own destiny. The more we unravel the hidden forces guiding our thoughts, the less control they hold over us. As the Stoics wisely remind us, true freedom does not lie in manipulating external circumstances, but in mastering the inner landscape. So, when that person keeps appearing in your thoughts, Don't view them as a persistent ghost. Instead, see them as a guide, an invitation to venture into the deepest corners of your mind and uncover the treasures hidden there. Are you ready to take the leap and explore what lies beneath? The Stoics believed in fully embracing every facet of our nature, even those parts we might wish were different. They taught us that resisting or denying aspects of ourselves only creates internal conflict, while acceptance and understanding pave the way to peace and growth. Marcus Aurelius aptly expressed, "The obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Obstacles are not barriers, they are stepping stones. Similarly, the shadow within us is not an enemy, it is a teacher. If someone repeatedly occupies your thoughts, it's often because they reflect a fragment of your shadow yearning for recognition. For instance, if their creativity captivates you, it may be your own untapped creative potential calling out to be acknowledged. Or, if their impatience irritates you, it could mirror discomfort with your own moments of impatience. These reactions are not random, they are signals from your unconscious, urging you toward greater self-awareness. Carl Jung, one of history's greatest psychologists, argued that enlightenment comes from making the unconscious conscious. The Stoics would agree, encouraging us to approach ourselves with honesty, courage, and reflection. Instead of judging or dismissing the feelings others awaken in us, ask yourself, what part of me does this person reflect? What lesson is my unconscious trying to convey? A powerful method to explore this is journaling. Write about the person haunting your thoughts and examine the qualities they embody, both admirable and challenging. Patterns will emerge, offering profound insights into your psyche. Mindfulness is another invaluable tool. When these thoughts arise, resist the urge to push them away. Sit with them. Observe how they make you feel, and inquire into what they reveal about your life. This practice of self-inquiry, rooted in both Jungian psychology and Stoic philosophy, can transform emotional turbulence into moments of clarity and empowerment. Remember, your shadow is not a flaw. It is a reservoir of untapped potential. By integrating its lessons, you move closer to becoming a fuller, more authentic version of yourself. The Stoics remind us that growth is not about avoiding discomfort, but embracing it. Seneca once wrote, "No man can live a happy life, or even one that is bearable, without the pursuit of wisdom." Understanding your shadow is essential to that wisdom. It is a vital exploration of your deepest self. Have you ever felt inexplicably drawn to someone, as if they possessed a lost piece of your soul? Perhaps their energy, creativity, or way of expressing themselves fascinates you. According to Jung, this magnetism might stem from the anima and animus, the internal embodiments of feminine and masculine qualities present in all of us. These archetypes transcend gender, representing attributes like sensitivity and logic, creativity and resilience, intuition and reason. Jung believed that balancing these elements is crucial for achieving wholeness. Though the Stoics did not explicitly address the anima and animus, they championed the idea of inner harmony. They held that living virtuously requires balance between opposing forces, reason and emotion, action and contemplation. Marcus Aurelius encapsulated this wisdom perfectly. If it is not right, do not do it. Not right, speak only the truth, demands clarity and purpose. A principle that resonates deeply with Carl Jung's concept of integrating our internal archetypes to guide both thought and action. But why does this matter when someone persistently occupies your mind? Jung proposed that the psyche often projects its anima or animus onto others, especially those who captivate us. Perhaps you admire someone for their emotional depth, intellectual brilliance, or creative spark. But what you're truly responding to is a reflection of yourself awakened through them. It's less about them, and more about what they illuminate within you. The Stoics would suggest approaching these emotions with curiosity rather than obsessive attachment. Instead of idealizing another person, pause and ask yourself, what qualities in this individual resonate so profoundly within me? Are they embodying traits I yearn to cultivate in myself? Or are they mirroring aspects of my own being that I've neglected? Recognizing projections in relationships transforms emotional turbulence into a pathway toward personal growth. Whether it's admiration or irritation, these projections serve as invitations to understand ourselves better. Projections reveal profound truths about our inner world. The Stoics understood that self-awareness is the cornerstone of wisdom and composure. When emotions overflow, reflective practices become essential. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that if someone's behavior disturbs you, it's your fault for allowing it. In the context of projections, this means stepping back and asking, what is this really about? It's not blame, it's clarity, an opportunity to uncover the deeper roots of our reactions and use them as catalysts for transformation. Ultimately, the Stoics teach us that every thought and emotion offers a chance to deepen self-knowledge. When we project desires, fears, or traits onto others, we can learn to reclaim those qualities within ourselves. This journey leads to authenticity and integration, a harmonious alignment of heart and mind. Imperfections also hold immense potential for growth. Though we might instinctively avoid or hide flaws, they are powerful indicators of areas ripe for development. The Stoics saw life's challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to evolve into our best selves. Ignored strengths and overlooked weaknesses can be confronted head-on, paving the way towards self-mastery. Have you ever experienced the strange sensation of thinking about someone, only for them to suddenly reach out to you? Or perhaps you've been reflecting on someone and unexpectedly encounter them in the most surprising place. These moments feel like synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that transcend mere chance. Jung describes such events as glimpses of the unconscious mind connecting internal thoughts with external happenings in ways that seem deeply significant. They act as mirrors, reflecting something hidden within us. The Stoics did not dismiss such moments either. Believing in the logos, the rational order governing the universe, they viewed these instances as opportunities to reflect on interconnectedness and derive wisdom from experience. Imagine carrying unresolved feelings for someone, only for that person to reappear unexpectedly. Perhaps you cross paths by chance or hear their name mentioned in conversation. For Jung, these moments are not random. They are signals pointing to something we need to address. Similarly, the Stoics would urge us to examine our response. Why does this moment feel so meaningful? By embracing these ideas, we move closer to fully understanding ourselves. By confronting projections, exploring synchronicities, and addressing unresolved emotions, we embark on a transformative journey toward wholeness, guided by both heart and mind. Synchronicity, often misunderstood as something dramatic or life-altering, can be as delicate as a whisper, a phrase that echoes in conversations, a song that mirrors the silent yearnings of your soul, or a subtle pattern that catches your attention. These moments are not random. They carry meaning if we approach them with curiosity rather than skepticism. Carl Jung saw synchronicity as a gateway to deeper truths, and the Stoics would have nodded in agreement, urging us to find significance even in the smallest events. The question is not why these occurrences happen, but what they reveal about ourselves. Are they highlighting unresolved aspects within you? Are they nudging you toward decisions you've been avoiding? As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, everything becomes bearable when viewed through the lens of the right mindset. Your power lies in how you interpret and respond. Synchronicity teaches us that life is brimming with connections waiting to be noticed. It invites us to stay present, observe patterns, and look beyond surface appearances. When someone appears both in your thoughts and external reality, it may not be destiny calling romantically, but rather an invitation to look inward. For Jung, these moments were bridges between the conscious and unconscious mind. For the Stoics, they represented threads woven into the grand tapestry of the universe, offering opportunities for growth and clarity. So, the next time synchronicity surprises you, resist the urge to dismiss it as mere coincidence. Instead, pause and ask yourself, what lesson does this hold? How can I use this moment to better understand myself and align with my values? Our thoughts often feel like echoes from a hidden part of our psyche, gentle nudges guiding us toward awareness. When someone lingers in your thoughts, don't merely reflect on their presence. Explore what this reveals about you. Jung believed these recurrences are never accidental. They are clues from your unconscious calling you to reflection and exploration. Similarly, the Stoics advocated actively engaging with our thoughts rather than passively observing them. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to dig within, knowing true progress arises from examining the depths of our inner world. If someone persists in your mind, see it as an opportunity to delve deeper. Uncover the emotions they evoke and understand why they matter. Begin by reflecting on the feelings that arise when thinking about that person. Do you feel admiration, frustration, longing, or envy? Each emotion serves as a breadcrumb leading to profound discoveries. Admiration might illuminate qualities you wish to embody, while frustration could point to areas where acceptance eludes you, whether in others or yourself. The Stoic practice of observing emotions without judgment allows you to transform them into tools for self-discovery. Once these emotions are identified, ask yourself what they reveal about your current state. Do you feel stagnant or disconnected? Often, those who occupy our thoughts reflect internal struggles. Perhaps their confidence highlights your insecurities, or their creativity awakens dormant passions within you. The real work lies not in dissecting their actions, but in understanding what they symbolize for you. The Stoics emphasized aligning actions with personal values. If these thoughts point to unfulfilled desires or unresolved issues, let them inspire change. Inspired by someone's kindness, bring more compassion to your daily interactions. Do you envy their success? Channel that energy into pursuing your own goals. Epictetus reminds us that while we cannot control others, we have full authority over how we respond to our thoughts about them. Self-discovery transcends introspection. It demands action. Transformation begins when you take the insights gained from these synchronous moments and apply them to your life. Whether reigniting forgotten dreams, cultivating neglected virtues, or addressing persistent doubts, each step brings you closer to living authentically. Synchronicity, subtle yet profound, offers a mirror to our inner worlds and a map to navigate our paths forward. Embrace its lessons, and you may find yourself walking toward a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. Jung proposed that by bringing the unconscious into consciousness, we unify the scattered fragments of our identity, achieving a profound sense of wholeness. The Stoics would concur, emphasizing that self-awareness forms the bedrock of a virtuous and meaningful life. When you decode patterns in your recurring thoughts, you're not merely uncovering hidden aspects of yourself, you're crafting a map to personal transformation. This journey isn't about chasing quick fixes or surface-level insights. It demands patience, curiosity, and the willingness to view your thoughts as guides rather than distractions. With consistent effort, even the most enigmatic thoughts can illuminate paths toward clarity, personal growth, and inner peace. For the Stoics, this is the hallmark of a life well lived, the art of turning every experience, no matter how random or challenging, into an opportunity to gain wisdom. By deeply reflecting on your thoughts and actions, and harnessing their potential as tools for growth, you take deliberate steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. This pursuit doesn't just shift your perspective, it propels you forward with purpose toward a more conscious and meaningful existence.